Well, I don't really use all those stamps I have laying there. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today brings us hashtag artsy second Sunday because it's the second Sunday and we like being artsy, and it's a hop, and there are links in the description below the video along with a list of the ingredients that I used today. Okay. So, this month we had inspirational prompts of mushroom, school supplies, bat night, teddy bear, marshmallow day, and honeybee. And I went with the bee in the mushroom, and that's what we're doing. We're stamping out mushrooms, and I have a few different Dollar Tree stamps that have different bees in them, so I'm stamping those out too, because I don't know which ones I want. I just don't. And so we got those stamped out, and I thought, well, let's just color pencil those mushrooms because they're totes adorbs. I don't know which color mushrooms I want either, so we're making different color mushrooms. And we are in hyper speed. And some of this is extra hyper speed. And we're going to be using a product towards the endish that I have never used before. And I don't think I quite used it quite correctly, but it works. We got it done. So, it's okay. It'll be all right. Be all right. And let's see what else. I did not write down the name of the colored pencils that I used. Use what you have. These are prisma pencils. Use what you have. You want to do watercolor? Do watercolor. You want to hand draw mushrooms? Hand draw mushrooms. Okay? Pastels? Yeah. What, This is inspiration for y'all. Well, and I had fun. So, that's mostly what counts. I am recording the voiceover in the studio today, so when you hear the noise in the background, that would be my air conditioner in the studio that's still working, and it is kind of loudish, and the dogs go in and out their little doggy door, and that makes this funny clickety clackety sound, and we had to replace that, so it's a little different of a clickety clack than it used to be, but that's okay. They still get to come and go as they will. And Champ loves going in and out. He is such a child. He's like, I want to go in when I want to go in. And I want to go out when I want to go out. Not just because you're trying to make me come in the house or make me go outside. He's such a special fellow. So now we're going to fussy cut every single one of these out. The one bee that is a Tim Holt bee, it has a die that cuts it out, but I chose not to use that one because it seemed a little awkward to me, if that makes any sense. So everything's cut out, and yes, it's going to be an artist trading card because, I like them, and it's a good opportunity for me to make some. That's all I'm saying because, I like them. So that's the name of it, bee shroon. Get it? It's a combination of a bee and a mushroom, bee shroon. Like I'll be seeing you shroon. We'll be soon together. I don't know. Make up something in your own head or say it out loud if it makes you feel good. So we're using Alleene's original tacky glue to glue the back onto the artist trading card because the product I'm going to be using is kind of 3D-ish, so I don't want to try to put the back on later. We're just going to get it all ready right now. And we have a marker of whatever brand marker it is, and I'm just going around the outside. And I'm using a marker instead of a ink blending tool on account of I can get in smaller places with it. Now we're going to add some antenna to the bees, okay? And I apologize for that autofocus. Sometimes my camera goes into autofocus mode, even though it's turned off. It just does that every once in a while. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. So cut black thread, or you can use whatever color you want. If you do, I love doing this for butterflies too. And if you watch my channel, you already know that. So I cut off some thread, kind of twisted I folded it over and twisted that together, and I'm gluing it on the back of the bee's head, and then I add a little tiny, because these things are tiny, y'all, bit of scrap paper just to help hold the thread on there. And then I trimmed them, and I may even trim them some more after it gets put on there, because sometimes I do that. I don't know which bee I'm using. I don't know which mushrooms I'm using, which is what we're doing now. We're trying them on. We could use 2 different sets of mushrooms, or 3, because I got a third one over there, but it seemed a little much. And I'm like, well, they look okay. They look okay. Let's try that other one. It's got more mushrooms on it. Ha, ha, ha. That's my winner chicken dinner mushroom group right there. So we're just going to straight up glue that on. Going to do some fancy tweezer work because we have them. We can do them sometimes. Sometimes we do fancy tweezer work, and sometimes we just do fumble fingers, and that's okay too. So it's not exactly centered, but it's kind of center-ish. And now we're trying on bees. I'm like, oh, I like that one. And I like that one, which is the opposite direction. It's the same kind of bee, but it's the opposite direction. I believe I'm real sure these are the Dollar Tree bees. I'm not going to swear to it, but, So we're going to glue that one on. The other one, I'm going to put on a wobbler, an action wobbler. And I did get these from Amazon. These are the small ones, I believe. And like I said, I've never used them before. There wasn't any real directions on the package. I did not look up how to use them. I'm just, flying by the seat of my pants. Buzzing around, y'all. And I trimmed the top part so it wasn't, because it's sticky. It's sticker stuff, y'all. And I just trimmed some of that away, from behind the bee, just because. And now I'm going to stick it down. And I'm like, I want it to look kind of like it's going to land on the mushroom. I know bees aren't typically around mushrooms. That's more of a frog and a fairy thing. But, whatever. It's my fantasy world, y'all. Blue mushrooms. I don't even know if they exist. And I thought, well, that looks kind of odd. Because you can kind of see the plastic wobbler thing back there. And I thought there's got to be a better way. I'm going to have to look that up, how people use them. So I just took a circle punch and punched out another piece of the background, stamped on it so it kind of looks like it's supposed to be that way. And cut a slit into it, and I'm wiggling it around because it's like a little plastic springish thing. And I'm twisting it around so that it looks better. And I can't pull it off, put glue on there, because then I smoosh it all around. So I'm just smooshing glue back behind there, okay? And I get that all done, and I trim the edge, and y'all thought maybe you didn't sing. I don't know if I filmed it. Inked all around the card, and I thought I need one more bee. And this is a different bee, but, I liked it, and I know it's bigger. It's the mama bee. It's the queen bee even, I guess. I don't know. So there we go. Look at it wobble. Wibble, wobble, 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 wobble. Hi, it's kind of fun. I know, it's a little 3D. So there we have it. Ta-da! Photo montage. Please be sure to visit all the fellow artists in this artsy second Sunday hop. Leave them a kind comment, a like, share their videos, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to their channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all. Bzzz, soon.